match versus Tribe Gaming at the same time, though. Tribe Gaming have some of the best base builders out there, and we're having Torres attacking first with, no big surprise, one of the pros' favorite strategies out there. It is a Queen Charge Lalo. And, Carbon, you were right. You were predicting the Poison Tower and the Visibility Tower. Those are the first spell towers which we are seeing in this first base.
With Rikira, or Torres coming in on Rikira's base, with that Queen charging through this Eagle, going to the left side towards this Arch Tower, deeper into the core by the Monolith, using that King so that he could try to path him towards this scatter shot to really keep this Queen charging all the way across, but does decide to use a Stone Slammer. Oh, that rage to keep that Queen ability intact, so that the Queen can use that ability deeper into the base, especially with double single target Infernos near this Town Hall.
Yeah, now we're going to face the Clan Guards in just a bit with the Monolith on your Queen. That's like the worst timing possible, but remember, we have the Monolith nerfed earlier this year already, so those Queen charges are not as impossible as they felt before, but you can still take a look at the damage this new defense is dealing towards that Queen. And we have now the case where he has to Lalo through the invisibility spell around the Town Hall, which you talked about could always force a really hectic attack with that Town Hall, maybe not going down.
Yeah, with that Queen trying to take, taking out that Monolith right there as the Royal Champion does go down, not able to take the single. Look at how much health it has up. It's just barely now getting repaired. Oh no.
Yeah, and now this Queen, as soon as she's stepping forward, she's going to be inside, or in between, more like, two of those invisibility towers. No, actually, single Inferno towers. The invisibility tower is going off. That is huge for him, because this means the Lalo should actually get into the Town Hall as quickly as possible.
Oh, with that Warden Eternal Tome protecting the balloons, Town Hall's going down. But the problem, he's going to be stuck in that poison, the poison of the Town Hall. A red air bomb does a ton of damage, but a scatter shot in the back, it means these balloons are going to go down.
Wow, this was just an insanely hard backhand. I feel like if you have to go through that Town Hall poison, there's even a building behind that Town Hall poison. In that specific case, it was the invisibility tower itself, which lured all of those loons into the poison. And then they could not really leave anymore because there was the scatter right behind. We see he even had a haze spell left, which he did not use, which is surprising. But it's not going to be the highest percentage. And you can see already in the first attack itself for Town Hall 15, it is not going to be as easy as some pros call Town Hall 14 for them. So this is going to be a completely different meta with way more defenses overall and way lower percentages.
Yeah, with the... gonna be
possibilities for the base builders, because I feel like we're seeing only 5 players. Those are the players who are attacking, but we don't really see the base builders, and we're coming in right now with the, I always call it the #1 ground surgery right now on Town Hall 15, the Zap Electro Titan. This strategy is insane, how powerful it is, especially versus those box spaces where you have the Town Hall somewhat exposed. The only thing now is, Carbon, that King is leading a lot towards this right side. Do you think he has a plan to take it out, or is he just going to hope that he's alright, the Flinger is going to be fine to take down that Town Hall?
Yeah, well, that King is, I mean, you do have to worry about it with like a Headhunter or something, but he doesn't have that. No Headhunter in the mix, but he's going to leave it. He's going to have that Flame Flinger and continue to go into the Town Hall, and then move the Electro Titans to go in towards this scatter all the way straight into the core of this base.
And especially a lot of base builders like to put giant bombs in the way of this Flame Flinger, so we can see he did not trigger on the right side of the wall, which is getting taken care of right now of the Flinger. And I know the entire smash is going on, but we're seeing some Titans obliterating a Lava Hound, one of the coolest additions to Town Hall 15 in my opinion, with those Titans just taking down this Lava Hound like nothing. Now take a look at that. What? The Flame Flinger is out of range of that King. This has to be one tile.
What? Whoa, wow. Just barely able to be going for this Town Hall now, as we've got that King slowly getting damaged, but he's not going to really do anything. The big thing is this Town Hall will be going down from the Flame Flinger.
And the splash of the Flame Finger is even going to take down the Poison Tower in behind. The only problem now, the only big defense now which can really defend this is the Monolith right behind. That is the big question. He has one more freeze left in the tank and one Headhunter to take down that defending King right there. So the question is this going to be enough power? Time shouldn't be the problem.
Oh, no, time should not be the problem. He just has that Queen ability and a freeze. Look, Yetis, and there is the Headhunter to help onto this King now. Does his King have the Phoenix? Yes, so that King can come back alive. That will be critical. Gonna use the freeze no matter what. And there we go. Kronos coming in with a 3-star. What an attack here. Get it, adding the pressure and getting it done for Tribe Gaming.
Yeah, and that was...
Heroes go the wrong way, and it's completely different attack. As now we're going to see Philip from STRUT coming in, one of the new additions to the team. And he's coming in with the ground attack as well, with a couple Electro Titans and some Super Bowlers. But look at this. He's coming in with Electro Titans, but he has a Poison Spell in the mix as well.
Yeah, it's quite funny that he's bringing this army composition, because Yo-Yo23 was actually the one person who made this strategy popular in his Legend push, where he was just crazy good in the Legend League, going with this strategy and made this combination really, really popular. So now he has to taste his own medicine, having to defend this from Philip. The Electro Titans in this mix is just to really prevent that if there is a Lava Hound in the defensive clan castle. So far, we always had the problem with Super Bowler attacks, that the Super Bowlers are running ahead, getting ahead of the squad, and the Queen being stuck on that Lava Hound and cannot really follow. This is causing the healers to have to decide, are they going with the Bowlers and going to help them tank, or are they going to stay on the Queen? And a lot of times they stayed on the Queen, which was not the optimal outcome, because this meant the Super Bowl is just going down way too quick. So you're bringing those Titans to make sure your Queen is just having this bonus support versus air targeting defenses, like the air targeting clan castle troops. And so far the Warmup is taking quite a time. He's already down over, like he has only 1 minute and 40 seconds left.
Yeah, quite a bit of time as the blimp just opens up to help try to clear the area near the enemy Queen. Taking out some of these defense, but not going to take out that Queen there, but does grab the Inferno Tower. As now here comes the Super Bowlers. He can be able to push his way straight in towards the Wizard Tower, towards the Monolith, but out comes a triple Ice Golem CC.
Yep, that is the best counter versus those smash type attacks. So maybe Tribe Gaming were expecting a smash attack on this one, because you can see those bowlers are not moving anywhere anytime soon. They will take some time, while the King is trying to funnel with an Electro Titan on the outside, trying to take down those skeleton traps, and now everything is unleashed into the core.
Unfortunately, that King just dies off. He does come back alive as the Queen locks onto this Town Hall, and the Royal Champion is now making her way to the left. Super Bowler stepping right into that Town Hall poison as he's continuing his way around. Is it gonna be enough? We have a defensive Rage Tower on the bottom side, but it's not gonna rage up anything, so that won't matter, as he's gonna continue his way through with the RC ability. The question now, though, is time. Uh-oh.
30 seconds left, and time is ticking, as you said it. Royal Champion having her ability, the one Headhunter onto that Rage Tower. Is it going to be enough? The Headhunter is not dealing the most damage versus buildings.
Yeah, that Headhunter is trying its best, as we have the RC becoming invisible with that spell. There are only 10 seconds. Come on, Philip, you gotta push your way through with that RC, but the storage is still up over there, and unfortunately, Yo-Yo is going to hold the defense at 97%, 2-star. So that's now back-to-back 2-stars for STRUT. Gaku with the 3-star, and then we have ETX Sports. Cynthi's got a triple, while Chaz Smack Gaming have back-to-back 2-stars. So we're seeing some attack, some teams bringing the triples, and some teams like STRUT bringing 2-stars in their attacks. As we're now seeing Nebrax coming in with a Lalo. He's got looking like a Blizzard Lalo, starting off with that blimp and trying to take out this Town Hall, but we got an Invis and a Poison Spell on the defensive side here.
Yes, but he has a Dark Elixir storage there as well, which means those Super Wizards are not going to move anywhere. They're going to stay on those defenses, and this invisibility spell tower especially versus this Blimp is not doing anything, and he is getting, with that splash onto the Town Hall, even the poison tower down. Really, really good value. Already starting with that Blimp. And now we have a Golem with that Queen in the mix, while the Lava Hound is trying to somehow delay that Queen now.
Yeah, that value of chaining through the Town Hall to get that poison spell is incredible, so you don't have to worry about that as you continue with the rest of your attack. As the Queen's going to try to follow in behind the Golem, but it does just pop. Now has the Golemites. King is going in to try to get the enemy Queen, scatter, and get all of this deeper into the space.
Yes, the Royal Champion funneling nicely with that defending Queen now on the menu. The King is using his ability, but remember, with that Phoenix pet, he is going to come back and take a look at that. Those heroes are diving already so deep into the space. If he could get those sweepers out, this Lalo is looking beautiful, because Carbon, there's 2 Signifying Towers, and we all know Signifying Towers are not dealing the most damage versus the masses of loons which are flying into this space.
And then you can even use this Warden and Eternal Tome. Look at the Headhunters coming across. Warden ability is about to be used perfectly, as now it not only protects the balloons, but also protects that Lava Hound, so it can continue to tank on the backside of the space.
That's right. He's already, going with the fist, knowing that this is going to be a 3-star. This is what Tribe Gaming was famous for during the World Championship, celebrating crazy if they think they got those 3-star, and so far this start is celebration worthy for sure. 2 out of 2 3-stars back to back for Tribe Gaming. At the same time, their base builders were able to defend STRUT twice, and now it's back to STRUT to get their first 3-star on the board, especially if we remember the first attack of STRUT. The problem for them were for sure 2 stars, but reload.
Check out the other community streamers that are covering those, so be sure to go show your support over the Clash of Clans streamers, and maybe you might find some others in your local language. As we're seeing now, boom, the captain of STRUT coming in with the Zap Electro Titan, using that lightning spell right off the start.
Yes, and he is starting things off to take down an Expo, Rage Tower, and an Inferno Tower. I think mainly to create this pathing to really make sure that he can control where his troops are going, and he's going to bring the Log Launcher. Now my question is, the Bitter Hut and the Wizard Tower, are they going to cause problems with the troops running into the wrong direction? This might be really bad for him, so let's see if the Queen is backtracking or if she's going all to plan to the left side. And so far it looks like everything is green. Thumbs up for Boom.
Yep, everything is going left, so the Queen has nowhere to go but to the Air Expo, and then follow in at the moment right here with a triple Ice Golem coming out to slow down this charge through this core. With the Log Launcher, the beautiful thing is you can activate that invisibility spell early, and that's clutch as you try to make your way closer to that Town Hall.
Yes, 100% right. This Log Launcher is a huge counter to the Invisibility Tower, but take a look at that. The wall did not open quick enough, which means the Titans are not going to the middle. He has to rage up that Queen to somehow get the Monolith down, but the Town Hall is staying up. And remember, the Invisibility Tower is going to load up again, but this is not going to load up quick enough, and the Town Hall should go down. But is the power enough with the Royal Champion coming from the top side with her pet Diggy?
Yeah, with that RC, that Diggy is incredible. Probably now definitely the strongest hero pet that you definitely should be getting to max if you do indeed have that, as a rage on the bottom side with Yetis, the Electro Titan going down there. The RC stuns this scatter shot. Our ability goes through. It's looking pretty good. The RC will be able to stay alive, as the Electro Titans, what an attack, still has a freeze left. Boom. Gets it done when STRUT needs it the most. Needs to turn this one around, hoping for some defenses now against Tribe.
What a beautiful attack. I see a lot of time messages of like people saying that they are struggling on Town Hall 15, which is understandable. Like, this town level is for sure not easy, but if you're a ground attacker, you really want to take a look at this strategy and might want to pick it up. this strategy right now is just crazy on Town of 15. You can't take down any base style whatsoever. You just have to learn where to put this.
We do have a 3-star that came in from Clash Champs. Leo gets the 3-star for his team. So great job there, as we'll keep you guys updated for some scores throughout the other matches ongoing. But Yo-Yo is kicking this one off for Tribe now with the classic, his Queen Charge Lala.
That's right. Let's see if he can make this strategy work with the Queen Charge Lala. We have seen STRUT attempting it as well, but did not go their way. And now we have the strongest siege machine, at least in the hands of pros, the Flame Flinger. And he's trying to take down the Much Emperor Tower, trying to take down this entire compartment with the Queen charging into just so much damage. I mean, the Invisibility Tower is going off, but it's too late. There is 2 ground exposed, and the Monolith and the Clan Castle right behind. And take a look at that top side. We're seeing a Rage Tower, and that Rage Tower is in between. I think it's going to cover both scatter shots. It's going to cover the Much Emperor Tower. And trust me, you don't want to have anything going into a raged up scatter, and especially not into 2 raged up scatters. This is like even worse.
Yeah, that's gonna be nasty, but we're gonna see this Queen trying to absolutely gut through the core of this base. Does find a tornado trap, getting spun around as the World Champion is now going through the right side. Now out comes the triple Ice Golem. This Queen needs to take out the Monolith, but unfortunately, she's getting distracted on the Ice Golems. No, wait, she's working on the Monolith, and
whoa!
The Monolith goes down!
That is clutch. With that on the, off the board now, we can easily take down the defensive Clan Castle troops. But there's the Sweeper, double raged up scatter as we have said, but he is having a ton of freezes right there. It's always a bit chaotic with the defensive rage, but this is a defensive rage. This is not the loons not being raged up or anything. And take a look at that. This, well, actually the scatter, was the scatter raged up or? I'm not sure, but either way, the loons are getting it.
He's going through. Yeah, that scatter got distracted on the Owl and the Warden, which allowed the Blues to sneak in, and Yo-Yo is getting it done against Philip. Great job there. That is now 3 stars for Tribe Gaming. They are looking fantastic right now. Wow, what a way to start off this World's warm-up.
The invited teams are going to be who are getting to this tournament, because they had not to play the qualifiers, which means, well, not really the easiest thing to speculate on how good they are. And now that we have a Blimp coming in, this is going to be, what are they going to clone? Is it going to be the Super Minion, Super Archer? Is it, what is it? Super Archer, it seems like.
Yeah.
Right onto the Eagle right there. And one thing which kind of makes me angry, I have to talk with Stefan. What is this bottom bomb tower? How is that supposed to explode? You can just land a Super Wizard Blimp right on top of it, because there's no buildings next to it, which makes it just go down. Or am I just, maybe I'm just blind, I don't know. Whatever, we have the Golem coming in with that Queen, and they are about to, let's see, hopefully take down the scatter shot.
Yeah, gonna look to pat this Queen to the right side. Definitely no threat of the Queen walking to the left. Completely set that funnel there. As we have the King that's gonna help provide that protection for the Queen to make their way deeper into the space. No wall breakers here. So this Queen can continue to follow in towards the Monolith, and then eventually reach to grab that invisibility spell tower, but that's a long ways to go here. At least he's already dealt with that Clan Castle, so doesn't have to worry about that, as the King's ability now goes off, and he's starting that Lalo off to the right side.
That's right. The big question now is, can he somehow activate that invisibility tower so the loons do not have to deal with it, because the invisibility tower would turn the town hall and that Monolith invisible. There's the Queen ability. Can they activate it somehow? There we go.
Okay.
And this means the loons are now slowly approaching, and they should redirect eventually towards the town hall. Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, the NATO!
They do. Oh, wow. Yes, that tornado trap is spinning these balloons, and that Warden ability just protects them through it, but the poison now is slowly smashing through these loons, and his Queen was not able to get into the enemy Queen. And it looks like we're having another defense for Tribe Gaming, and Mask, unfortunately, is not going to be able to pull this one through.
Yeah, I just think the big clutch thing on this defense was the Tornado Tribe, because he used the Warden ability early to get his troops through there, but with the Dread Trap going off...
The question is time now,
the time.
actually. Wait a second.
It's going to be the Troll,
that visibility will
the Troll Invisibility Tower.
Oh,
it's going down!
No. Well,
Wait.
okay, you know, we had to start this year off with a jinx, right? We had to, unless I double jinx this and the time fails 8 seconds. No, he's got it. He's got it, right? Oh, wow.
My goodness.
Okay. All right. I finally noted it was on the 11th of February. We've got ourselves the first jinx. I guess 2 stars on their side, so they are not looking that good to start it off. So against a team like Na'Vi, you can't be pulling off all 2 stars. You need to be coming in with tons of triples. As we're seeing now, Rikira is coming in with that blimp to go all the way for the Town Hall, and he's got probably super archers inside of there.
Yeah, the blimp is flying. Blimp is getting into that core. And now we have the super archers out there, the clone spell. And now we see why there are not that many ring bases in Legend League at the moment, because those super archer blimps can wreck bases if they're getting the value, and this so far is looking good. Like, as soon as you see a super archer blimp connecting like this,
oh my,
it is painful to watch.
Oh. Jeez, look at that. How it's just completely gut the whole side, and you get all those important defenses into the mix as well. But now the thing is, he's out of spells. It's all about pushing his way through with his heroes, but the question, does he need spells with the value that he took down?
Yeah, that's like the big question right now. I mean, the one big hope for Rigotaurus right now is the Spell Tower, which is reloading right now. The Poison Tower could be problematic, especially in combination with that Scatter Shot. And reloading, let's see, he only has the Warden ability, as you said, to protect those zones. Right now, his heroes are looking strong. And the next thing, which is sometimes problematic with the strategy, is the time. This is why he's starting with the Lalo already at this top side, because it's only 1 minute, or nearly a little bit above 1 minute of time left to make this work, and he's using the Warden ability early, which means this Scatter Shot might have a great day.
Ooh, well, not only a scatter, but we have a poison spell waiting next to it as well, so that's going to be an issue. As the Raw Champion is still making her way around, has her ability. There's the poison now getting launched, as the Queen's trying to follow around using the balloons to kind of pick off all the important defenses, because remember, if those defenses go down, the multi-target Inferno is not a threat at all really to the Queen. It doesn't do too much damage, it just hits a ton of troops. As their RC's making her way through, the Scatter Shot is slowly going down right there.
It is. Yeah, I mean, just the points are not going down was really painful, and now this Queen cannot reach that multi-inferno tower. The Warden has to take it down. How many HP? No. The multi-inferno tower is staying up. Can the Queen somehow get through the wall? It is a maxed out wall. Those things have a lot of hit points. And even though they're expensive, sometimes they're worth it to upgrade.
Queen. Those archers are coming in clutch. He's going 3. No! The time fail. The 99% for Rikira's attack to go in with. So that's going to be a close one. And then we have Clash Champs currently up 10-9 against Chazmac GS. So all the other matches are really close, but Navi's looking really safe in their match there. So it's going to be really a toss-up to the final attacks, as we're seeing Az coming in with just a Skelly Donut to take out 4 or 3 defenses and 1 more building, which is the Clan Castle. What?
Oh. I mean,
wow. The scatter.
Those Skelly Donuts. They look just so cool and so impressive still, but they're so much more harder to pull off on Town of 15, and I feel like only the best of the best can really pull this off still and make it work. So now best of luck for us to really show us how powerful the strategy can be. He brought as well an Electro Titan. I feel like Electro Titan was one of the coolest additions to Clash of Clans, because you can use her in so many different ways. I mean, just the smash itself, you can use her as a supportive tool for like hero dive, for example, even though it's quite expensive with like 32 housing space, but overall, such a cool troop. And with that being said, the dive is trying to get into that top side, and I guess maybe delayed Royal Champion for the Multi-Inferno Tower. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, that RC could try to make her way towards the multi into the Eagle. Yep, absolutely, there it is. Has to go there because there's no... Well, there is the wall open, so you could try to, let's say, if you had wall breakers, try to break in, but the RC just jumps the wall and just continues her way in, getting that value, grabbing the builder hut here, and we have some sweepers, but we got a Lalo that can then continue its way through to join in with the Flame Flinger, maybe, as he can rage through this town hall.
Yeah, we have the Lalo going.
Oh, no.
This is the bottom poison. Yes, the bottom poison tower is getting triggered, which is huge. Yeah. Now the question is this. Nice. Oh, take a look at the other poison tower. It's slowly reloading. It's slowly trying to. Oh, we see it coming. Oh no. Speed up.
We have an Ice Hound. Ice Hound. If it pops in time, it can pop and freeze. No, it doesn't pop and freeze the town hall, so he's forced to drop his own freeze, and there's the rage. And oh, he just takes it down.
He takes it out, so the poison tower is not reloading quick enough, and this means 30 seconds left. And this Doom Parade is looking great with the Queen alive still as well. So
nice.
Queen ability.
Very nice. Great attack here from Ash. Gets it done. Absolutely needed that one. 16 seconds. He's moving around. These balloons are going to go to the cannon, but time is the question. Now he's like, wait a second. Do I have enough time to make my way to the left? Come on, that Queen needs to go. Come on, Ash, you got this. Come on, a Queen. Warden, help each other, and with a shot left. Oh! Wow, just gets it done right there. Whew. That was clutch. What
the tournament? This is a group stage where every team has multiple matches, and depending on those, they're going to be in the group standings to get into the playoff stage. So don't worry if your favorite team is having a loss or something. They're not going to get out of the tournament ASAP.
Now it's elimination. Yeah.
Yeah, they have multiple chances and at least a couple of matches in this group stage.
Yeah, absolutely. As we're now seeing Exorcist coming in with that Queen chart into Lalo. Flame Flinger is going to continue its way and try to slowly make its way closer to the town hall, but we have those Expos, which if that Queen clears all these Expos here, that can really help and keep that Flame Flinger alive. But the air defense, we got Rock Balloons, we got the freeze. Oh, perfect freeze on the Rock Balloons and the Headhunter at the exact same time.
Ooh, the timing is not the best, but the Lava Hound is not as big of a problem, it feels like.
Wow.
Always not 100% sure what the best clan class is right now, but the Lava Hound a lot of times feel like not the most value, but Corbin, take a look at those wall breaks. They are looking incredible.
Yeah, those wall breaks charging this Queen all the way to this town hall. Now with that Warden going in towards this multi-target Inferno to the right side. Flame Flingers continue to the left. It's going to open up relatively soon as we have the RC and her ability still intact as she's going to make her way to the top scatter shot. But that Warden's ability was used really early to try to help take down this Queen, but the Tasselfarp is doing so much damage to these balloons.
It is so threatening. Those scatter shots, they're doing just too much damage. The defending Queen survived as well, finally going down versus the Owl. The Queen, his own Queen, is locked into the Town of Poison. And with that being said, the Royal Champion again tries to be the MVP of finishing off this base. We have minions everywhere. The Queen going down and the healer is switching over. Can the Royal Champ carry?
The Royal Champion needs to try to finish these off here. Trying to make her way into the Wizard Tower and the Air Expo. We have these healers that are clutching up this RC.
Ooh, the Royal Champion. He's already celebrating.
Yeah. Oh,
what?
My. Incredible.
So I think there's going to be some talks with Rikiris after this match.
Right?
I'm
right?
kidding.
Oh,
I mean,
my.
there were one beating away
That's it.
from a perfect war on Town Hall 15.
Wow.
That
impressive.
is an impressive first showing.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, there's your winner right there. Tribe Gaming takes the victory over Strut, a 14 to 13 star performance with Rikira as the only person failing as he got a 99%. Just incredible job to start for Tribe Gaming, keeping how strong they did last year. I mean, Tribe went 2 years ago. Tribe was what, 3rd place? Then last year they were 2nd place, and now they are trying